Why don't we just wait here for a little while? see what happens.
What is up, my friends? Good evening, all. Let me do a little shifty shift here. Wait, side by each, as they say. I think that's better. Good evening, friends. How are you? And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Outer Rim.
What is shifty?
And there we go. Graybeard, Lady Virgo with pups in tow. What is up?
Pedro was in my face, so I had to give him some attentions.
Oh, of course. Listen,
Just
it's a dog's world. We're all living in it,
Other way.
right?
Yep. We sure are. Oh, make sure you got your phone with you.
I might.
Keep up with
That's
the Toronto game. They out there trying to prove themselves.
That is it's a big game tonight. We are, of course, very, very excited. We are hoping to take a 3-2 lead, which is where we want to be.
Yes.
So, good
Hey,
evening, friends.
they're fighting hard. They are
What is it
fighting
now?
hard.
I'm superstitious. I don't even want to look.
Oh, I believe it's still tied.
Okay.
I
So
think it's 1-1. That's the
tonight's
last
a
I
big
saw.
game. Big game. I think the winner of tonight, I think, takes this series. So yeah, I'm quite nervous. I'm trying not to. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
Oh, it's
All
talking about the
right
shirt.
then. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I was
talking
like,
about the
I was
shirt.
like, I was like, all right, dude. Why don't we say hi to a couple of people? Who do we have in the room? So hello, Kaz.
Yep, got
Hello,
Cash.
Okay.
Ace. Hello,
Ace
Ace.
is
Of
in here.
course,
Yep.
Ultra. We think of you in spirit until you get back. Hopefully, you will recover and get back to it quickly. And so you guys heard from Ultra, right?
That is correct. We kept bothering him on Instagram. Yeah, he's got he got real life issues going on, so he's going to take care of that. But he's okay. That's the big thing.
Of
That's all
course.
That's what I told him when I was like, man, we just checking to see if you alive. Just
No,
that's it.
100%. 100%, right? Like we've built a community, we've built this community, and I know some people don't like to call it community, but it is.
Yeah.
And when you don't see somebody who's always the first guy at every stream, you do worry, right? We're not all young people and life happens, and
Right.
right, sometimes people don't share necessarily where they are, or, issues or whatever. So yeah, I'm really happy that you did that, and I'm happy that I think everybody feels a little better knowing that he's okay.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, so thank you for doing that. And yeah, thinking of you, Ultra.
Same
So
thing. Hey, you know what? Same thing for Doug too. Doug out there, he alive.
yeah, right, exactly. Oh, if I'm not home, I'm just popping in to say yeet. Yeah, so for those of
Ah,
you who haven't,
Frank.
Come on,
Frank
you here in
is
the closet.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming to us from parts unknown. Frank is won't be joining us this evening. Life is lifing, which is quite all right.
I'm yeeting for
So,
Frank. This is the yeet fumbling. This is what you do for Frank.
is that the eat? All right, all
Yes,
right.
that's the yeet.
I got it. I got it.
Made famous by Jay Uso of
Okay.
WWE fame.
Uh, All right.
Oh my God, he gets the whole crowd, the entire what you call it.
Oh, speaking of, all gas, no breaks. He out till next year at least.
Oh my, I didn't even know that.
What's that?
The wrestler Jacob Fatu.
Okay.
He is one of the many Samoan wrestlers
Yes. I
that
know
are
who. Yeah.
that have as of recently have finally been getting highlighted. They've been around. I
Mm,
mean, the family itself has been around for a very long time in wrestling.
okay.
Um, and they basically The Rock, Roman Reigns, the Usos. Some of the wrestlers ain't with us no more. Umanga, Yokozuna, they all came from this one family. They all, and it's a very, it's amazing that they don't get more recognition than they have. But they've been giving it to them now. But they've been around. I mean, longer than freaking Dusty Rhodes and his family. Them guys have been doing it for a while. Samoans bring professional wrestling to life.
Mhm.
No lie.
Red, Red Hulk says the werewolf.
Was
Is
that?
that a? Is
Yeah,
that a, he
that
says
was that's
the
a part of his thing. Yeah.
that's a part
Yeah.
of Uso's thing.
Yeah.
No. Jacob Fatu is the werewolf.
Fatu, sorry. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Welcome to the show, by the way, Red Hulk. Haven't seen your name before.
I
Have
Hey,
know. I
we?
Red
think
Hulk.
I
How
see
y'all
him on
doing?
the
Have
another.
we? Okay, my bad, my bad. Welcome
I
back.
don't know. We're not sure. We're not
We're
sure.
old, dude. I can't even remember my name, and so
Oh my
I
goodness.
apologize. But okay, so now who's Afo and Sicko? Afo and Sicko. So I imagine this is also
Alpha and
wrestling.
Sigma too.
Oh yeah. I
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
The Samoan tag.
The Godfathers
Yeah.
basically came
Rocky
over.
Johnson. That's Dwayne Johnson's dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Red Hood, good to see you, brother. Thanks for
Hey,
joining
Red
us.
Hood.
How you doing? How you doing? Red Hulk, first of all, I gotta say, and we'll look at it maybe afterwards. This is a good segue. When we quickly go over the news, I did see a Red Hulk statue today at Sideshow that was calling my name.
Oh, I bet it was.
It was, and I have a regret on that one. I have a bit of a story on that, an
Oh
opportunity that
no.
I let go early this summer because I did the unthinkable, which is I called my spouse and said, "Hey, what do you think?" And she, not being a toy person, said, "I think I could use a purse." And I
Ah!
said, "Oh, so learn my lesson. Like, don't make that call. Just buy the figure, buy the statue, walk away, and live with the consequences."
Ah, come on.
Um,
Just buy it just buy it and then have the purse already there waiting. Be like, here you go.
Probably
What's
even
this
more
for? Because
advisable.
I did
That's right.
this. Because I did
That's
this.
right.
I did that.
We've all got secrets. We've all got secrets. So, how was the week? How was your week, y'all? I know you guys did some great hunts this week. Why don't you quickly, for those of you who didn't catch the rough shot hunt, what were the highlights of the week? Hello, Paul. Welcome to the show, brother.
Well,
Good to see you.
I know, you don't I don't believe you have the Rosses up there like we have here.
No.
And that particular store every Christmas gets truly amazing deals on stuff that we collect, man. And that's really what's been happening. Um, I am fighting so hard not to touch that ATST, man. That thing calls me. I done seen it so many times now. But that's really, I mean, new stuff has been coming out. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some new turtles out there. That was the latest thing I've seen. But really, it's all about this Ross. They referred to it as RossCon. I never did. Um,
Huh?
but that place right now is freaking. It's crazy, man. They got $16 NECAs and Marvel Legend 2 packs, Star Wars, you name it, and it's all for at least 50% or more off.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, we don't get that in Canada, dude.
Yeah.
We never see that.
And that's really, I mean, that's truly what's going on right now. That is the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing since sliced bread right now in the toy world is what's coming to Ross.
Very nice.
Seriously, everybody is out there looking. I've even noticed it out there on the hunts. Even Virgo last time noticed it. There's a lot more people looking. It's
Yeah,
going
you
to
guys were saying,
it's
eh?
Yeah, it's going to turn into a Schwarzenegger Sinbad thing. Pretty quick. I
Yeah.
can't remember what that movie was with Schwarzenegger Sinbad. Help me.
Last Action Toy? No. Was it?
No, come on, baby.
Wasn't
Help.
it Last Action Toy? No, not Last Action Toy. I'm thinking
Mm.
of Last Action Hero.
What is
What
the
was that?
Sinbad?
That's stupid. Yeah, and they were looking for that
The
rocket
toy.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, that was so bad. That was
I
so
cannot
so
remember the
bad.
name. I will come up with it. Somebody in the chat, help us.
Oh damn! I still have my original. Is it Jingle? Why am I thinking
Jingle
Jingle
all
All
the
the
way. It
Way? Is
is.
that
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
Fuck.
It
Came
is.
out to me from nowhere. I was like, no, what is that? Yes. Why is that in my memory? Original Gung Ho. Good for you, dude. I. So, well, for those of you who do know or don't know, I'm getting my first ever GI Joe. I'm not a
Yeah.
GI Joe guy. I'm obviously a Star Wars dude, and so I'm getting Pythona thanks to Frank. And so I will really, really be enjoying that. So I can't wait to get her in hand and show her off. But yeah, Pythona's where I've started my GI Joe journey. I can't say, but I decided to do a drive-by and crop dust you guys. Oh, thank you.
Ah!
Also, why? Why? That guy in
Don't
The
do it like
Office.
that, man. Don't do it like that. How you doing?
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's funny. That's funny. So I guess we'll get to some news then, right? So why don't
Yeah,
I do
what
this?
is happening?
Yes, let me put our little logo here, the overlay, breaking news, because we fancy like that. Um, like the two things I know how to do. Let me share my entire screen. So the first thing I want to start with, of course, is R.I.P. Mr. Freely.
Yep.
So if you are my generation, or a generation after mine, and you remember Kiss, and I grew up with Kiss. This was a seminal rock band for my time. Did they get disco? Absolutely. Were they still one of the biggest rock bands in the world? Absolutely. And was Ace Frehley one of the best guitarists of my generations? Without a doubt. So, do you have any memories of, like, I saw Kiss in 1981 and 1983?
Never seen Kiss live in concert or anything like that, but they are an iconic rock band. I mean, it's no forgetting the outfits. Seriously, that those are etched. Everybody knows who Kiss is. Even kids that never even listened to them know who Kiss is. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
that's
Star
it.
Child. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And Red Hulk's got that. And I mean, even if you saw, I mean, they were so critical to pop culture, even in a way that you saw them in Role Models. You know, the movie Role Models, and they decide during that LARP, Dungeon and Dragons thing that they showed up to, the live action role play, that they showed up as Kiss. So I don't know if
Right.
you remember that. Yeah, it's fucking great, dude. So yeah, that's how big they were. So where do you want to start? You want to start maybe a little with the sideshow. I want so yeah, why don't we start there? So and right away we will go to, because I want to show you what I ordered today.
Oh
But
Lord.
first, yeah. But first, I did want to show you this Red Hulk. So this is an Iron Studio, and you can tell by the price right away because they're really, really well priced. 340 Canadian, two something American. Always really well priced. But this is the Red Hulk, 9.2 inches. So I was at a toy fair earlier this year, and there was the sideshow version of this. There was about 23 inches. Um, and the guy wanted 800 Canadian, so approximately 500 US, which is below asking price at Sideshow. And as I said, I did something that I've never done before, which is because yeah, I'm not a Marvel guy. I picked up the phone. I said to my wife, there's this awesome Red Hulk. Yay, nay. And she was like, dude, what's a Red Hulk?
Yeah.
And I sunk myself right there. I should really have just done it. But I
Yeesh.
love this. I love this fucking statue.
It
So
looks great.
can you tell me, because you know more than I do, what is the origin of Red Hulk in the comic book?
He is General Thunderbolt Ross. That is who the Red Hulk is
In the comic.
in the comics. Yeah. Now,
Okay.
in the movie, he's president at the time, but in the comics, he was still General Thunderbolt Ross, the main man chasing after Bruce Banner, David Banner, whatever Banner you want to call him. Bruce Banner in the comics.
Right. Right. So, okay. Okay,
For
that
some
helps. Thank you.
reason, and I heard this. I don't know if you're aware of this, but apparently they changed his name to David Banner for the TV show because they thought Bruce was too gay. Legit, that is what they said.
Is
They
that
thought,
right?
yeah, they thought Bruce was too
Wow.
gay for a name, so they
Wow.
gave him David. So that's how he became David on the TV show.
That's crazy. First of all, hello, Destro. Thanks for joining us this evening. And you don't really realize it. And I know a lot of people, and we're not going to get political because we're not that show. But I
Right?
will say, as somebody who, through my job and as a people leader in my life, um, when I do take those LGBTQ2S, kind of ally courses and learn a bit about the history and stuff, you really realize how ignorant people were historically towards that community, and you can kind of see, not kind of, you can absolutely see where there was a deep-seated mistrust of, mainstream institutions, as there have been for a lot of marginalized communities. So, I just ask maybe next time that you think about that a little bit before you rush to judgment. But it doesn't surprise me that in the 80s that was a thing. It really doesn't.
Right. I was
Yeah.
surprised. I was
Yeah.
like, really? I'm like, I
Yeah.
first when I heard about it, I forgot what I was watching. It was a documentary, but I heard about it. That was the reasoning behind it. They changed it because of that. And I was like, I'm like, what? When- that was the first thing I was like, when is Bruce when is that? When was that a thing? I was
Look
like,
at Kaz. Look at Kaz. I know a guy we call Bruce.
yeah, but it
Uh-oh.
was weird for me because I was like, when I was like, really? They thought Bruce would really? And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever, man. Whatever.
Weird
But
though.
yeah,
Right. Which is
it's
weird when you think, because at that time, again, Bruce Jenner was considered the greatest athlete of
oh,
all time.
wait, we don't want to go there, family,
No, no,
because
no. I'm saying in the 70s and 80s, as a decathlete, he was considered the prototype greatest athlete.
right.
Like, he was known as the greatest athlete of all time. When I was growing up, Bruce Jenner was the
Yep.
model of, because decathletes, they did 10,
He
10
was
things.
Mr.
And
Olympia. I mean,
yes,
I mean, I know they got other things for that, but kind of that's what they
no,
want, Mr. Olympics.
I mean,
But
that's
I find it
reality.
funny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna find
What a
this.
world we live in.
I'm gonna find it funny, fumbling, that you chose Bruce Jenner for this particular situation.
Well, no, no, I'm just saying the name Bruce. No, no. What I'm saying is in the 80s, it was weird that they thought that would be associated with that, considering that at that time, Bruce Jenner was known as the greatest
Oh,
athlete of all
right,
time
right.
in the 80s,
I just
right?
thought
Like,
it was. I was just thought it was funny what
it is
happened.
funny when you think about it today,
Yeah, I'm like, what? Wait, okay. But
right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it never dawned on me that that particular name was even associated like
Right.
that.
That's what I mean. Yes.
That's why I was
Especially
like,
in the
what?
80s. Yeah.
What?
I don't, yeah, I can't see what the correlation would have been in the 80s. Today, I understand it. In
Right,
the
right.
80s, kind of weird. So yeah, here's what I ordered today. And I think I already shared this with you, but it actually went in today.
Oh, the
So
Beauty
I
and the Beast.
I ordered the Beauty and the Beast today. Um, so this is just an absolutely incredible, incredible statue. I'm so, so happy to have secured this. Um, and so, yeah, I'll be looking forward to getting this. I was going to pull the trigger on the Ghost in the Shell statue that we looked at. It's not safe for work,
Let
they
me
say,
see that.
because but,
Yeah.
um, but that one's not releasing to 2027. And I'm not a fan of 2-year pre orders. I don't mind a year because that's pretty much standard. But when you're looking at like 2 years plus, you're like, dude, because these guys, it's
Um,
non-refundable deposits, right?
um, 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 I got
Oh, what
a
now?
whole heap of mess talking about a pre-order. Let me tell you that, man. I don't think pre-orders should be no longer than 6 damn months.
Right, right,
Why?
right, right,
Man,
right.
I feel so bad for the folks that do the you do the HasLab thing and you gotta wait a year. Holy shit balls, Batman. What?
That's
I could
pretty
not take it. I could
pretty
not
nuts,
take it.
dude. Pretty nuts. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even when I ordered I got the Mythic Dragon. Okay, I could understand that one, just scale size, nothing like that had ever been done
Right,
before. So
right.
I did understand it would be a year and a plus. I kind of get that. But you're right. When you start getting into like 2 years, you start going like, and then non-refundable deposits and stuff, and you're just like, nah, you know what? I'm not comfortable. And who knows in 2 years, right? Like, but I
Right.
will. Right, and we looked at it. I'll show it to you. We did look at this one, and again, I was going to pull the trigger. Um, uh, Ghost in the. I was going to pull the trigger, but you kind of, again, because it is a fucking fantastic statue. I mean, this is
Ooh.
phenomenal. Um, And so, I was really, really, like I said, I want to order this, but do I want to wait? This is September 2027. It's 2 years out, dude.
Lee.
That's too long, bro. It's
You
too
know what?
long.
I think they just want everybody to get hooked, on pre-orders.
Yeah,
They just want everybody to be hooked on pre-orders.
right? So
Like
so
you'll
let's get
never
back.
actually get it. You'll forget that you got it because you
Yes,
pre-ordered so much stuff.
dude. And if you live life, then you know you and suddenly you get a $2,000 bill. Like, okay, what?
Yeah,
Um, so Red Hood says I almost complete Spider-Man animated series action figure line. Cool.
yeah. He's been working on that. He's
Yeah,
been,
that's
you know,
awesome.
the Spider-Mans that Marvel has been putting out on those on them cards.
Oh, nice. So like the one with the Green Goblin that we liked, like
Yeah,
that
yeah. You got
classic
the
Green Goblin.
green.
Oh,
Yeah, you
nice.
got the Green Goblin. I mean, there's a ton of them. It's all
Good
based off
show.
the animated show, the Spider-Man animated show, which is not a bad show. Which is just not a bad show.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If you didn't know anything about Spider-Man, you could watch that show and get it all in. Majority of it. I
Hmm.
think Red Hood, I think the only thing Red Hood waiting on is that Mysterio to come out. I know he's gonna get Mysterio.
Oh, that's a great figure, dude. I really like that figure. I really, really like that figure. And then Red Hulk says he does all things Hulk and Red Hulk, which
Ah,
probably is fits the
yeah.
name, but that's good stuff. You would actually like our other host, which you already know who he is, which is Frank Dumont, because he is a massive Hulk fan.
Yes,
And
he
so
is.
anything green, he's in. So that's Oh yeah, the Werewolves by Night figure looks good too. Yeah. So and then the last one I'll show you here because is the Devils. Where is she? I looked at her. There we go. There we are, young lady. So I'm thinking of pulling the trigger on this. Um,
Oh,
again, if you're
wood.
if you're under 18 and you're watching this, please
Fumlin
do.
Wood.
It's
Fumlin
not
Wood
for.
pull the trigger on that.
Yeah, this look good though, dude. This looks.
Look at that little
First of
milk.
all, I love black and white. That's really what it's all about. Black and white, obviously. It's not about the figure.
Ah,
Um, but this, I don't know what it is, but this is just, I love that old kind of cartoon Betty Page kind of black and white feel to it. Um, Kind of a generational thing for me. I like that it's a little more adult. It says action collectible, adult collectible. Uh, and I like that it's
shit.
got three, like, I don't know, which one do you think? Like, I was actually kind of debate, like, I want the black and white, but then I thought, fuck, the red and purple are pretty good too.
Yeah, it's hard to. I would probably lean to the purple.
Oh yeah, purple. Yeah, I like that because it is a kind of I do like the fire, the flames, the green
Yeah,
flames.
I
Um,
think of the three, that would be the most eye catching for me. That would catch my eye quicker. Now, the black and white one was fine until you showed me the other ones, and I'm like, well, shit.
yeah, right. I know. That's me too. But I was like, wait a minute, do I order one of every color? Fuck. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oof.
good stuff. I know. Hard to tell,
That you know
right?
what? That's that in that particular case. That's beauty in the eye of the beholder as far as the color goes. I
Yeah.
mean, everything else is fine with it, but man, it yeah, the purple one. I would probably that would be my alley.
You're kind of pushing me to that now that I think about it, because I really like the green flames. It reminds me of Dathomir and the Witches of Dathomir, and I always like that green with the
All
flame
right.
and skulls. And see, everything comes back to Star Wars in one way or another. But
Now with the black and white one,
mhm.
you could ease. I'm pretty sure it'd be easier. The other ones you probably could do it with, but if you get some LED lights, you can probably make it look really nice.
Mm,
You know,
that's a good
some
point,
sort of, I don't
actually.
know, what you would use, but them little strip things or something like that probably make that one there probably would look nice.
Because they've done that here, right? You see, you can see this green lighting here. They've done that. It's kind
Yeah.
of bouncing off under her belly there.
Right.
So you're right, though. Yeah, some choice light would kind of light that up, but
For that specific one, that would be perfect because the other ones would be harder since they already, they have color to them. But the black and white one, you could definitely, well, I would have like a little multicolor one just changing every few minutes.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be
You
cool,
know,
actually.
I
So
don't,
yeah,
but
good stuff.
it
No,
looks
that's good
great.
stuff. Oh, I love it. I'm really excited for that. So, Red Hood says, I hope to complete the Spider-Man animated series action figure collection line to start collecting the Fantastic Four and others. There's always that next line, eh? There's always that next.
Man, I ain't under the belief that they're gonna they're ever gonna finish the Spider-Man line in the first place. I think there's still some more left.
Yeah, no, this is the oh, first of all, Motor Viper, welcome in, and you're right, right. Print that shiz and paint. Yeah, you can't argue that. But I have no painting skills. I couldn't even paint that if I wanted to. I hate to say it. And then the only other one that I want to just highlight is this. This Selena Kyle to me is the definitive Selena Kyle. I don't know why, but I love that purple bat suit. I love those glasses that she wears, kind of like the goggles.
Hmm.
Um, Always been a really big fan of this, and maybe because Hush is probably my favorite Batman story, outside of Frank Miller's Dark Knight.
Right.
Hush, I think, is just continues to deliver. Yeah, I
It,
really like this one.
the I believe the purple. She's been rocking the purple. I think that's classic. I think from the very first appearance of Catwoman, I think she rocked purple, and over the years, the black came into play. But I do
Okay,
recall, I believe that's why she still, you'll see variations with that purple because she
okay,
rocked. I think that was her first look was with the purple versus everything else. I
gotcha.
believe. I might be
Okay.
wrong. I know some leopard print got in there eventually, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, of course. No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is another. Um, so of course, Mondo always banging it. Red Hulk says went to the local swamp meet and paid $27 for a pit figure. Come to find out, it was worth $424. Wow, good for you, dude.
that can happen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Not rare. What's so? Do you have a big score? Do you have a story where you've? Do you have one you can share with us where you've kind of been to a con or a swap meet where you've picked something up and you went home and you were like, oh, looked it up and suddenly you were like, holy shit, what did I just pick up?
The only thing like that, me personally,
Mm.
was the Uma Thurman fucking poison ivy from McFarland.
Oh, okay.
I that was the only and that it wasn't something where I went to I got it out of the clearance aisle, man. They had her on clearance for just $16. It was just I say just 16. It was a build a
Yeah.
figure piece. So those at the time when I got her were going for 25. But they
Okay.
had her on clearance for 16. I was like, I'm getting her. I was like, I'll take that. Because I didn't have a poison ivy at the time. And I was like, man, you got poison ivy and I get a Uma Thurman at the same time. I was like, nice. And I didn't think about it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think about it. I got it a while ago. It was on one of my hunts. You actually see me get it. It's on the freaking thumbnail. If you ever, it's deep, deep, old ass,
Okay.
um, rough shot stalks. But I got her, and I didn't think twice about it. I looked, I liked her. I was like, cool, I got her. I'm like, this is great. Whenever I get around to getting her up, I'm gonna get her up. And luckily, I never got around to getting her up because I think it was I don't know. I think it was King Collector. I think mentioned something about her. I want to say it was King Collector. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but he said something about her in the chat, and I looked her up on eBay, and then I was like, "Well, how'd he do?" There's jokers on eBay trying to get $250 for her ass.
Oh shit.
A
Okay.
fucking McFarlane Uma Thurman, man. Go figure on that one.
Wow. Yeah, go figure.
Now that's what they asking for. Now what they selling for, I don't know. And I've also seen the like the out of the box. People are asking like 60 for out of the box, and I'm like, y'all are crazy. But I got her, man, and she's sitting in the box. Luckily, I never got to her before I figured it out. But that was the one. But that was the delayed reaction one, man. That's like I bought her, and then like 3 4 months later,
Right. Right,
three
right,
4 months later, I'm like, what?
right.
I'm like, what? I think that she was limited. I think they made a limited amount of her compared to the
Okay.
other figures in that wave. I do believe, but she's a hot one, man. That was the only one truly where I was like, wow, that's some craziness right there.
That's cool. And listen, I mean, I love to hear things like that because obviously, look, we collect because we like the toys. You don't collect to retire.
Right. Right.
Right. And so it's always, but it is nice when sometimes you do. maybe grab something that maybe helps you get something else or something that has some value, and so it's always fun when you can do that, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I've got a handful of statues that have gone. So my biggest score is several years ago, I think in 2020, um, there was an auction for sick kids here in Canada, and there was a guy selling an unpunched vintage first run, first 10 Ahsoka Tano.
Hmm.
And and I won the bid, and you know, at the time I thought I'd grossly overpaid, which I was okay because it was more about for the children and I didn't care. I was like, yeah, fine. Come to find out right after that it was worth 5 times that value.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. And you know, I mean, I still have it in a box and I'll never sell it. And it's certainly come back down to, I think, what it really is worth. But yeah, it was just funny how it was like, and that was very early in my adult collecting, in 2020 when I really started to get back into adult collecting as an adult. And so yeah, it was really funny. It was just one of those things, you know, you were doing a good deed, you were buying something at a, you know, at auction, and then suddenly you were like, oh damn, okay. So one day I'm sure I'll flip her for something because I have many Ahsoka statues, my favorite character.
Ah,
But that is a fun figure to have. So look who came in. Sorry, so let me get to that question first. Astray, I don't want you to think I missed you. What's up, Papa Smurf? Collector Corral reviews.
what up, Astray?
Hello, Cheetah Pants reporting for duty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Red Hulk was asking, you know, do you guys collect Godzilla?
I would. I mean, I'm not a Godzilla collector.
Okay.
Um, but I am one of these days. I'm gonna find one that I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna get it. One of these days, I just don't know which one.
Well, and we
I
looked at
am.
that one. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm partial to the new look, man. I like the new, CGI Godzilla that came out the past recent movies. Um, other than that, man, I can't do OG Godzilla, man. The guy in the suit, that look,
No.
I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love that look, but I don't want it as a toy.
Yeah. We looked at this guy.
Oh,
We looked at
that's
this guy
sick.
a couple weeks ago, and remember we were talking about like this to me, fucking awesome, man, with the light up function and everything. So this is kind
Right.
of Dark Godzilla. But look what Red Hood said, which I think is cool. And I wonder, Red Hood, does that have anything to do with the movies? With
Well,
with the movies now, do you think kids are rediscovering Godzilla and King Kong thanks to the movies? Because I think they're quite popular with the kids. With the kids, as they
uh,
say.
I don't know if they're popular with the kids or not, but I mean, it's one of those things that is going to be around. I mean, I hate to say it, there are things that are going to be around, y'all. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going to be around forever. Star Wars will be around forever. GI
Agree.
Joe will be around forever. Godzilla will be around forever. Kong will be around forever. There's just certain things in our pop culture that is going to I'm going to use big words too. Transcend time.
Ooh, transcend. Today's word of
They're
the
going to
day.
transcend time. These things will be around forever, man.
Oh,
It's
Godzilla.
crazy.
Oh, Godzilla 1 was fantastic. Fantastic. Um, I have yet to see the color version. I actually watched it in black and white at the movie theater, and I really enjoyed that experience that it was in black and white. But I'm sure either like, fuck, that's such a great movie. Minus one, I think it's called Godzilla minus one.
Hey,
Oh, he
I
said it
would
too. Yeah, yeah, minus. Sorry, I
I
didn't
would
see the
I would
minus.
I would shout out the very first Godzilla movie, man, that had what's his name? Perry Mason in it.
I
That
watched
is
it the other
actually
day
that is a
with
excellent
Raymond
movie.
Burr.
Yep,
Yes,
right.
with the
Her.
yeah, with Raymond Burr. Yeah, I was
It's a,
on the other
it's
day. Yeah.
it's actually an excellent movie. It is. The very
Astray's
first
in here
Godzilla
trolling.
is an
Go ahead.
excellent movie.
Oh, fine. No, it's fantastic. And Raymond Burr, first of all, looks great because you're right. As Perry Mason, he looked old and feeble, which was the character.
Right.
But in that Godzilla, it's, and you know, it's back in the day where they had like I love when they had those little paper mache houses, and they would make it look like there's an ocean when you could tell
Oh,
it was in
hey, y'all,
yeah, somebody's bathtub. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. Fucking
y'all
awesome.
think you guys think you out there who make them dioramas, you think you're diorama makers. Them jokers that made them things for Godzilla,
Yeah, that's
man.
Dios.
I'm talking about the houses, the grass, the trees, the
Yeah, bro.
vehicles. As cheap and cheesy as it looks today, back then, that was awesome sauce, man. That was way before CGI.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shit.
No, it was great, dude. No, it
They
was
did
great.
some work on it. I wouldn't mind just having a piece of one little tank from one of them movies. Be like, yes, this was in a Godzilla movie. And that would be
Well,
a cool thing to have.
and as I was watching the Raymond Burr one the other day, and it was 1954, and you think about how short of a time that is after the bombs were dropped on Hiroshima, and you think to yourself, what an incredibly resilient people, and people, and the cautionary tale that came from having been, the place that really experienced the first nuclear bomb, or atomic bomb, obviously, but
Well, the
incredible.
consequences of dropping a bomb. What could
Yes,
happen?
correct.
A lizard becomes a giant.
Actually, so this is interesting. So let's talk about this for a second. I would love to get the chat's opinion. And first of all, we're up to 15 viewers, which is a record for us, I think, at one time. So thank you
Woo-hoo!
all so much for joining.
Hit that
Hopefully,
like.
hit that like, subscribe to either of our channels. Keep this thing going.
Tell your
We
mama.
appreciate you all.
Let your
Absolutely. And
mama
so
in.
this is so interesting. So Astray, and I kind of did laugh and say you're trolling us a little bit, but he does
No.
make a good point, right? Which is, will toys die with the current? Now, I know kids will obviously there'll always be a place for toys, but will the adult collectors we know it today, will that die? And by extension, I look at my neighborhood, for example, where I am in Ontario, Canada. In my neighborhood, it's we were the first commuter town, so there's like a lot of GM and Honda auto workers, and so everybody here is a classic car collector. And I think to myself, with the technology of cars and the way that kids are driving today, will they give a shit about a 1948 or 1962 Thunderbird or whatever it is? Will they care? Um,
Yeah.
What's your take, Graybeard? Will G.I. Joe die with its current fan base?
Hmm.
Tough
I mean,
questions.
basically, what we're looking at here, y'all, is it's just going to diminish because us that grew up with Joes and all
Derek,
that, in that era in the '80s when everything freaking exploded for toys, when Star Wars, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna get people pissed off. When Star Wars lit the fuse on the action figure world, because they're the ones. Don't get it twisted, y'all. They are the ones that brought merchandising to the forefront.
oh yes. Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you
They
wanted,
changed the game.
if you wanted to know how to brand something,
Yeah.
they did it. They did it on everything. They put that hot sauce. I put that shit on everything they did with Star Wars. Everything. But you know, that was from the '70s. They have now. What's going to keep it alive? What's going to keep it alive? Maybe, and this is a big maybe, is the multimedia part of it. The comic books, the
Movies.
movies,
Yeah.
shows, animated series, whatever they're going to put out. That is what's going to keep it alive. Now, how are they going to? Now, the trick is enough of us weirdos are going to get kids looking at He-Man or GI Joe or Transformers or whatever, and get them to like it. Because I hate to say it, y'all, usually kids don't like what the parents like. It's
Mm.
just like a normal thing, You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
it's but yeah, it will diminish, but I could see new things rising. You know, we're used to, us now. We're used to the major ones, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, GI Joe, Transformers. We're used to that. The wrestling figures and all that. Um, I can see something else. Something else has got to come up the next generation's new thing has got to take. There's somewhere along the line something new has to come that sticks. I just don't know what it's going to be. Hopefully, it is not Labubu.
No, but I think you hit it. So what I say is I say what will change is not not necessarily the IPs, but the way but the toy itself. So I look at that Optimus Prime that fucking literally changes when you voice command it and completely transforms,
Right.
right? And then they
Yeah.
have which is incredible. So I think what will happen is that will change and people will kind of get into more and as it becomes more and more interactive. But I do believe toys will need to push the envelope of interactive in order to get that engagement from kids because I
Yeah.
think there's
Yeah.
just they see so much imagery, it's so much so quick now that they have to be engaged. And I'm
Right.
not
Right.
sure that a 3 3/4 toy behind plastic is going to engage them the way that Optimus Prime does, for example. So I think that's where you'll see it.
Right.
Um, anyway, but yes, it'll be interesting. Again, they said that about albums. They said the death of vinyl when I was growing up, and people still love albums, and people still have record players.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so there's always Joey. Good evening, my friend. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, right, and Red Hulk says it will be anime, which is a legitimate thing because you hate to say it, but sexy always sells to young boys. That's the truth. Tony, how are you? We were talking about you earlier in Ace's show. If everybody doesn't know, Legend Series, of course, everybody here follow each other. If you've got links, put them out there. Or I think I got to get a
Hey,
moderator, I guess,
Nicola
to
and
put
got
people's.
engaged.
Who did?
Uh, but Legend Series, of course, does Legend
Right.
Wrestling,
Oh,
LWSA. He does also, sorry, I blanked out. I said so many of these things. He's on the Smoking Joes on Saturday with Same Time Toys and Woody. He does dioramas. He does talking figures on Fridays. I mean, this guy is the guy. So thank you so much for popping in, Tony. And thank you for all the great things you do and bringing the community together. So
let me not forget that
sure.
every once in a while, around midnight, he drives an 18-wheeler around like Big Bertha from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Is it Big Bertha? Was it Big Bertha?
Something like that.
The
Is it
lady, the
Big
truck
Bertha?
driver in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, Big Bertha, of course.
Yes, he drives with Big
Yes,
Bertha
of
late at night.
course.
Baby, he German child.
Who did?
So,
Need a new fiance.
Oh.
He
so Red
always
Hulk, I
feel
will say that I don't, I'm not familiar with
that's
WWE
so
and
nice.
AEW post 1980s. I was an 80s WWF kid. We don't really talk a whole lot about them here, but if ever you want to throw anything in the chat, I'm sure you've got quite some experts, not only with Ultra, one of our people that are here, but Roughshod and Virgo are true wrestling fans. And if you want
Oh,
to see
we're
some,
marks. We're marks.
yes, yeah,
We're
yeah,
we're marks in the business. Let me tell you, we're the
right,
biggest marks, and we
right.
embrace it. We embrace
Yep.
it wholeheartedly.
They are wholeheartedly in. So by all means, throw stuff in there. I'm happy to put your question up and let them answer it. As soon as Hulk Hogan got exposed for doing all those vitamin steroids, that was pretty much the end of my WWE journey. And so I really don't know a whole lot about them these days. But
I hate to say it, man, but when I was a kid, I was like, you know, when I was a
oh yeah,
kid and we finally, were exposed, what steroids was and stuff like that. It was really the Olympics that got like was what brought steroids to my attention. It
yeah,
wasn't
talking to a
wrestling.
Canadian, Ben Johnson. Yes,
And yeah, actually it was Ben Johnson. That whole
right,
deal is what educated me on steroids.
right,
And then
right.
and I looked at the wrestlers and I was like, well, of course they're on it.
100%.
What
Well, and the whole
it wasn't
fucking
like
eat your
Santa Claus
vitamins.
for me, I was like, yeah, they're on it. When I
Derek,
saw
thank
the
you.
Ultimate Warrior for the first time, I was like, holy shit. That is a steroid going down the damn running down there to the ring. I was like,
Hundred
that's so legit.
percent. Hundred
But that's what
percent.
they had to do. That I can't. That's what they had to do to make it. You know what I mean? So I can't. I hate that they did it. A lot of wrestlers die from that crap or repercussions of doing the steroids. But
Sure. Sure.
at the
And look
time,
at
man, at the time,
Derek's here. and Derek is a wrestling. I mean, the name says it all.
Yep.
Wrestling toys and tees. And so the nice thing about Roughshod, Virgo, and Derek is whenever there's a live event, they will often
Yeah.
stream live while they're watching, give you some commentary. So
Yeah.
Red Hulk, anybody else that's into it, Large Marge, thank you, boys.
Large
Ace
Marge,
and Derek,
thank
Large
you.
Marge, thank you guys.
Large Marge, thank you.
Yes,
Somebody
yes,
dug deep
yes.
for that one. I called her Big Bertha. I don't know where I got
Yeah,
Bertha.
yeah, yeah. Large Marge. That's right. That's right. It was now,
Large
was she
Marge.
the one that said, want to see something scary? And then her eyes came out of her head?
Yeah, yeah, like
Okay, all
Beetlejuice.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. That fucking freaked me out as a kid, I might say. All right,
Yeah.
let's get back to Mondo for a second here. So this is our He-Man
It's
Mondo.
all the rave, that He-Man. It's all the rave.
Man, all the rage. I mean, as you know, we looked at a couple of weeks ago, we looked at the Shira. Fuck, I love this.
Hey,
This is awesome.
that is exactly y'all Legend Series. He be doing some dioramas, and he made this freaking cave wall. He called it a cave wall. But when I saw it, this was exactly what I was thinking about. I was like, I almost said it in his chat. I was like, slap a damn drawbridge on that bitch. But he has a nice cave entrance. He calls it a cave entrance. I'm gonna call it a castle fucking wall. That thing
That's
looks
awesome.
glorious, man. It's just all black. It ain't fancy or nothing like that, but that shit looks tight. You put a drawbridge on that shit and it's over.
Oh, yeah, that's, and I love, yeah, and if you can do stuff like this, especially if you're into
It's
toy photography, it's
yeah,
fucking awesome.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so this to me, I think is this supposed to be classic He-Man or is this He-Man 2000? Because it looked
Uh,
like modern to me. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows.
that looks
This looks
like
more like
to me it looks like the one they had on
net.
Cartoon Network.
Right, that's what I think so too, right?
That's what
It
it
does
looks
look
like to me.
good.
I'm no aficionado on Motu, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, look at this
I
photography,
like that
man. These,
shield. That
oh, it's
shield looks
awesome.
nice.
With Crabman. So if you've, oh wow, who the hell is that? Is that Claw?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, he
yeah,
has that head? Oh, I never seen that head on him.
yeah. Usually it's like looks like a lobster, but they got him
Yeah,
tight.
yeah, yeah.
They got
Okay,
him looking
okay.
better now, a lot better.
Yeah, so these Mondos are just they're phenomenal. The Shira, as I said, is on my must-have list because of that the sorry, the horse. I just blanked out. Anyway,
Yeah.
a Swift Wing or whatever it is, looks fantastic. But yeah, so 7.5. Oh, it's only 7.25. That's actually kind of small for Mondo. So is this Mondo's 1/12 line then? Because they're now getting into
Yeah,
1/12.
I guess. I mean, it's one
Seven.
twelve.
Yeah, so it is 1/12 scale. Yeah, okay. So this is actually their new 1/12 scale. Um, yeah, the new He-Man movie. Let's see what that's like. Okay, so this is June 2025. I don't know what it is
I'm
American.
hoping. I'm hoping good things. I know people have already started knocking it. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Yeah, no, I'm optimistic. I'm totally optimistic. I mean, what the fuck?
The second they even brought the mention that they were going to be on Earth again, I was like, oh man, come on.
Oh my God, I'm having a PTSD flashback to 1983 Fame. I
I
want to
want to
live
live forever.
I'm
forever.
so
I want to
jealous.
We
learn
old
how to
people.
fly.
We
Yeah.
fucking old.
Fame,
I need to learn how to fly.
fame.
Y'all sung that shit at the same time, boy. I got
That's Debbie Allen Fame. Tell me that is because it's just a Debbie Allen fucking doll. This is totally Fame. This is awesome. Oh my God. Okay, we
Ooh.
just lost half our audience, so we'll get away from Debbie Allen for a
No,
second.
no, Kazoo won her in the club, man. You kidding me? How big is she?
I wanna live forever. Oh my
How big
God,
is
that's
that
fucking
young lady
awesome.
there?
12 inches.
Oh, she big. Okay, wait a minute. No,
She's a Barbie, dude.
yeah, she just lost it. Not she was almost in the door at Kaz's, but no, not at
she
12, man.
she too big at 12.
She's bigger than the bouncer.
Oh my God, that's so funny, dude. That is so good. Oh yeah, let's take a look at no Gundam. Gundam. I'm too
Astray
ignorant
is
of.
your Gundam go-to. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
right.
If you have a Gundam question, y'all go to Astray. He's got the answer.
He's got the answer. These look awesome though. These really look awesome. I don't follow now. So
The
guys, just keep in mind that if you're chatting through, and I'll try and highlight the paired, it comes up as paired to me. You may not be seeing other people's comments depending who you're streaming through.
Oh, I'm
Um,
sorry.
no,
But
no,
they
no.
should. Well, if you have it up on the well,
But
yeah,
no,
you
you
got.
can't. Yeah, so I've got to flash it so that people can see because,
No, you have it
yeah,
up on. I think you got it up on the right side here. You have it turned on where everybody can see it.
from both of us.
I don't know both
I
of
don't
us.
think so. No, I don't think so. But oh, speaking of Godzilla, this is a Godzilla
Godzilla.
figure. It's a Godzilla figure
What?
from way back in the day. I don't know who this is. This
That
is
is, man.
I don't know about
Really?
this. This is Doctor Shirizawa. Yeah, I just butchered that. I know I did. So I'm so sorry. The Oxygen Destroyer. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that guy. Now here's one I just don't understand. Okay, hot take, because we've been doing hot takes on Aces earlier. I have no idea how Norman Reedus is a fucking star. I have no idea. This guy hardly articulates. His eyes look like they've been shut for 7 years, and he's basically looks like he doesn't bathe. And yet somehow this guy is the face of The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Is it just me? Like I don't understand the appeal of this guy.
Um.
Hot take, I guess.
Look, I watched all The Walking Dead, all of it. You name it, I've watched it all, every single one, everything that came after the spinoffs, all that shit, all of it, even the current one he's in now. I think a lot of it comes from him being from the first season.
Okay.
Uh, there's not a lot of OGs from the first season still around at all. Um, so you got that, and in the beginning, he was a badass in the beginning, and I think that's where he got the first couple of seasons with him. That's it, man. That's all you needed.
All right.
Now he has definitely softened up a lot, but there has been a big chunk of time that's gone through from the beginning of Walking Dead to where he's at now. There's a significant amount of time that has transpired. You know, we're looking at probably like a decade, but he never hauled around that much shit. I can tell you that. Hot take on that. Why the fuck does he look like a joke? I mean, he never.
Oh no, I think this is from a game that he Death Stranding. So he voices a whole bunch of games now.
Oh,
And then yeah, and then they do like how games are basically doing video game versions of characters now. So yeah, so that's where he's broken into. Like I know he does several games. Um, and so yeah, that's what this is. Death Stranding
nah,
2.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot take on it. As far as the figure
Oh.
goes, it's garbage, man. The figure, I think, has got too much shit on it.
Carol opened his eyes. Oh, that's funny. Moto Viper, that's funny. So yeah, so here we looked at her earlier on the sideshow version, which we know is very slightly X-rated, and the one that I wanted to order, but it's coming out in 2 years. And now here we're looking at who's doing this one. This is Max Factory, and this is a 1/7 scale, so almost 12 inches. Um, and so here we go again with this character. And this is actually all right for I do like that it comes on this backdrop. Um, Actually pretty cool. I do like this actually. The hair's translucent. What I like, boots are translucent. Do like the arm, the wiring. And this looks pretty good actually. If you don't want to spend the $1,500 for the sideshow statue.
Right.
It
It looks cool, though. It actually looks cool.
looks really good actually. I mean, one of my favorite in terms of anime, Ghost in the Shell, Akira, and Ninja Scrolls are probably my top three. Um, Great character. Should never have been played by Scarlett Johansson, but great character.
They did it. They fucking did
Dude, it's like
it. They did it.
with some of the most
But
beautiful women in the world. They're like, let's go with Hard
Well,
chunk.
when they did that, they were striking while the iron was hot.
Yeah, of
Her,
course.
with her fame with the Avengers and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, which is all right. But yeah, so this looks good actually. A little pricey, but you know,
eh.
you get what you pay for. All right, so let's keep going here and see if we Berserker, don't get it. That's the Keanu Reeves. Now we always do the segment in the show that we call the M3 segment,
Ha!
and we take a
Not
little
big
look.
enough. Not big enough. I
And
already can tell you.
we ask ourselves, would we collect this? Yes. Should we collect this? Maybe. Will we ever get away with collecting this? No,
Oh.
not
Yeah,
at
when I
all.
see those, I mean, they look nice, but for me, it's something that's got to connect with me, man. And if you know, now if they would have made this in Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Batgirl, they'd have did
Hmm.
something like that with it. That would be where the money's at.
Hmm. Yeah, no,
Because
agreed.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not that many people know who that is.
110 scale set. No, exactly. Oh, wait, what's this? Look at TK. What's up, brother?
TK
Mondo is
Deep Ball.
doing Brave Star. My day has come. Wow.
He is a
Okay.
Brave Star fanatic. He
Is he
has,
really?
yeah, he's
Okay.
got a Brave Star in the 30-30.
Okay. Okay. So we looked at these Inhumans last week. We definitely did not look at these Borderland figures. That's actually pretty hot. I like
Yeah,
that.
Borderlands, that is a game I'm not that familiar with, but you're going to get some wild stuff with it.
Yeah. So the movie was terrible. It was a massive disaster. I think it was the biggest loss they've ever taken in a movie in 2024. But all right, so all right, so this is, I did want to look at this. So when I grew up here in Canada, and I think it was the same in Japan, we called this Goldarak. So Goldarak was Mazinger and Grazinger. And so now, as an adult, I've been looking for Gardarak. What's interesting is in Canada, this guy sells out faster than any other line because everybody remembers growing up with this character. So super, super hard to find these here. But did you watch this as a kid? Because we're the same generation. Like, did you watch? No, right?
I have
Yeah,
no
okay.
idea what this is, man. You are
That's
showing me something.
interesting.
Yeah. I think the cartoons, man, as far as anime stuff goes here,
Right,
because they weren't showing a lot of anime
right,
stuff here at all. Um, G Force,
right.
what they called it. Yeah, G Force was
Astro
maybe the
Boy, probably.
no Astro
No?
Boy either. No Astro Boy.
Okay.
Voltron.
Oh, yes,
G
of
Force
course.
and Voltron. They were the only two like kind of anime type stuff that we got to see here when I was a kid.
uh, oh, Moto, you're good, dude. I like you. I like you. Well, when the time comes, I'm sure you'll see you'll see the background changes in the holidays. What the hell's that guy wearing? Um, okay, that's interesting though. Yeah, so you guys didn't, yeah, okay. So he was kind of the precursor. Speaking of Astro Boy. Oh shit. Yeah, I never got that. It's kind of weird now. Actually, looking at it is kind of odd now. So, Lord of the Rings. Um,
Now that's your realm.
yeah, this is
I'm
really
familiar.
cool.
I have watched. I have read the book. Good Lord, I've read that book. Um,
How long that soda been in here?
for a while.
Yeah, they are so cool, actually. Yeah, so this was yeah.
That
So
one
this
looks
for me.
nice.
Yeah, I love this. I think this is like straight out of the movie. Really, really, really like Dark Side Collectibles is nice. I do have I believe it's a Gandalf from them. I love the flaming sword.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
There's a huge collector market for this, but it's interesting. You never really see it talked about too much in the channels, but it's like a lot of generations, like generation behind mine, like this is their fantasy trilogy that they grew up with. Can't say enough
I'm
about this.
checking it out.
Yeah, I grew up with the cartoon version, which was not great. And now, of course, what I think is by far and away one of the nicest Dark Side collectibles that I've seen in a long time. This Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman is fucking perfect. Like perfect. She looks fantastic. Who played it better, Michelle Pfeiffer or Halle Berry?
Oh man, fuck man, come on, Michelle Pfeiffer, man, that's it. That is it. Michelle Pfeiffer, that is it. She had it all down, man.
Ooh, Seattle up 6-2 grand slam, bottom of the eighth. Oh fuck. Ooh.
Looking at
They're
baseball.
coming they're coming home to Toronto down 3-2. That's okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're just messing. We're just letting them feel good for a day. But
I would
ooh.
I would actually slap. I would throw down that she's the best Catwoman out there. Period.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I think I'd
Period.
have to agree with you, dude.
Now, don't get me wrong. She
Halle Berry was good though. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not taking anything away from Halle Berry. Bad movie, yes. She looked great.
I can't give no.
No?
No,
Oh,
I can't give
dude.
Holly Berry.
Really?
I can't give Holly Berry.
Nah, Halle Berry come walking in my house with that leather outfit and a fucking whip, and that's it,
Ha!
dude.
There
Beat
you go.
me all night long.
Mm-mm.
This is a great sculpt, though. This looks really, really good. Now, do you know that infamous take where she kind of have you ever seen that outtake when she like when she used the whip to take off all the heads of the mannequins? Have you ever seen that famous behind the scenes? Like she did that in one take.
I was not aware of that.
Like she could literally, like she really went all in to learn how to use that. Wow, they really give you a close up of everything on her. This eye looks a little weird.
Let me
Um,
make sure.
look, it's like, holy shit, they're not. Whoa, okay, all right, all right. In case there was any doubt, that is that is legit though. Even the cats, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
The whole look, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Is I mean the look. They with her specific. It's hard.
Look at the fucking
You know,
price on these.
well, of course, look at the detail, man. It's fucking Danny DeVito's little ass there, man.
He looks good too.
Oh man. But I would throw down in Michelle Pfeiffer got it all, man. She got the best look, the best outfit. Surprisingly, usually the movies don't get it right with her. I think they really nailed it. That was one time they nailed something. Was her.
Yes, that no, honestly, look, and this is maybe a poor take, or just I don't think it is, but I didn't care for that movie. I found it a little disjointed, and there was too many characters that weren't fleshed out. She, on the other hand, I think was the highlight of that film for me.
Yeah, they it was the second movie. They decided to go. That's where they started the whole two villain thing, which I never got understood. But
Right.
they went with it. They went with it. And I think I'm like, Danny DeVito did an excellent job as the Penguin. I thought he was
Yeah,
freaking.
that's right.
He
They
was
just
gnarly.
yeah, but they just diluted it. Like you never got enough of one to really let it like
Yeah,
yeah.
there was too much going on. Then you had freaking Christopher. I mean, you had too much star power. Too much in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
movie. Too
So I'm
much.
saying yeah, with Christopher Walken, and it's hard to yeah, I didn't care for that movie. I felt it very disjointed, but again, Michelle Pfeiffer was fantastic in that
Yeah,
film. Like just so so good. This is a good face sculpt too, dude. Wow. I love how they got the teeth.
man, that scene was when he was in like the campaign headquarters and he was sitting there eating the fish. Man, I was like,
Yes.
dude. I don't know what the green stuff was on his mouth. Like, why is it like green? Why is it green?
Oh,
Why is
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
green?
Dude.
But it is what it is. And man, them penguins were huge, man. He had some big boys.
Yeah, yeah, he did actually. But I guess, yeah, when you look at the level of detail here, you kind of get, oh wow, even goes to the birth registration. Right. Oh my God, that's
No,
cool.
man, that's awesome. With the
Tugger
penguin feet,
Cobblepot. Yeah.
with the
Esther
penguin
Bird.
feet in there. That's crazy.
That's awesome, dude.
They went the extra
That's
mile with that.
awesome. Oh shit. 1950. An old guy, but yeah, I mean, look at the price point reflects the quality though. Yeah, 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 yeah. That looks good. That looks good. All right, we will move on. I think we're done with BBTS. I don't think there's much more here that's going to jump out at us. Um, let's see, just quickly. We looked at this Sin City last week. Eagle Force. Oh, is this the new Eagle Force? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't this a new Fresh Monkey Fiction? Yeah, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, that's funny. Derek says he remembers. Yeah, he goes, it is, yeah, because it was a weird scene. It was oddly uncomfortable to watch him eat that fish,
Yes. And then he
right?
started talking to that lady. And I was like,
Yes,
the lady isn't even repulsed by him. I'm like, look at this little pimp go.
yes, yeah. It was totally. I totally agree, Derek. It was cool. This is cool though. This is all right. I don't like the. Is this? I don't like this. The pins. Um, but it is pretty okay. I'm there's so many lines coming out now, it's hard to keep track of. Monster Force dropped a bunch of great figures. All right, let's get to Toy Arc. Okay. Hey, guess what, Roughshod? Guess what they gave us?
What's that? Another Wolverine.
Another Wolverine.
He's damn
Oh,
right.
and they didn't even give us a oh nice. It's just a fucking look at this. A full reveal should be up within the next. So, okay, just so you know, another Wolverine is coming. Yeah, bastards.
Hey, they're gonna cash in. That's one of Marvel's bad boys. They're gonna cash in on him.
Ooh, this looks good. All right, for now you say you're familiar. You've watched The Walking Dead from the start.
Yes.
Um, and so this actually looks really good.
Oh, that's what's his name? Help me, baby. That's that damn Morgan.
Is that Morgan?
Yep. What's his
Yeah,
real?
this looks
You know his real?
good.
Lenny James.
Lenny James is his name. That is the actor who plays him. And he's cool. Yeah, he is literally episode 1. He is the first human that Rick Grimes meets after waking up in the hospital. And he goes and has a very long career in The Walking Dead. I think one of the few characters to cross over. He went from The Walking Dead to the other show, Fear of the Walking Dead.
Okay.
He made the jump. He went through some trying times, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was
4.1 inches is kind of disappointing, though, I have to
what?
say, for the price
Did
point.
you
Yeah.
say 4? What?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, dude, right? That's kind of bullshit. That's 3 3/4, essentially. Wow, really? For what's the price
mm,
on this? Thirty two
ain't
ninety
nobody.
nine.
No, thank you. No, thank you. You can have
1/18
that.
scale. Yeah, that's a
Uh,
miss. That's definitely a miss. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think these are the spawns that Astray was talking about,
yes, yes, he's got some of
right?
them. Yep.
This is the ones that he picked up. Lenny
Now I don't know
James.
about that one. I don't know if he picked that one up.
This one's fucking cool though. Oh, this is Call of Duty.
Well, they did
Okay.
a matchup with Spawn and Call of Duty.
Yeah, yeah. There's
So,
Call of
uh,
Duty's like my last couple years playing it, they had all sorts of weird skins that you could get. But
yeah.
this guy looks okay. I'm not a big fan of how he pops a lot of these off, but let's take a look at
The one I
autograph
think
series.
the
Okay,
one I
go ahead.
got is the tactical Spawn. When they did the Call of Duty mashup, I got a tactical Spawn. So he looks nah, probably got the same guns. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, he
But
recycles everything, dude.
he's got the
He was
regular
gonna
face on
snatch,
though.
actually. Mariners with the win. Fuck. All right.
Damn it.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Moto. That's been our letdown here in Toronto all year is our goddamn bullpen, man. It's like how you give up a home. Well, then, but Max Scherzer last night went off. But anyway, okay. Spawn 77. This is pretty cool. Is this supposed to be like some sort of this suit? Is it like an ode to written, or like is that like some sort of flag
It
thing?
is an ode to what he was the original design that he wanted
Okay,
Spawn to be. So he
okay,
looks more, he looks like more like a superhero versus what he looks like now. The regular looking Spawn looks like something that came from hell. This one not as much.
yeah,
But he
yeah.
gave him that big ass machine gun,
That
man.
gun looks good. This is cool, actually. But this is plastic, so no soft goods. Me no likey that.
Yeah, he does that. I'm not a was wait a minute, go back. Let me see them yeah, you're right. Never mind, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can
It's
tell.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is not. This to me is the classic Spawn I'm most familiar with.
Yeah. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, yeah. And I think this is now it's interesting they're calling him Spawn 77 because I don't think it's 1977 in the comics, right?
No, I got it's
I don't know what
it's
that's.
probably Spawn 77 to reflect like probably when McFarlane first thought his ass up.
Oh yeah, Moto. Our bullpen's just been brutal this year. It's been such a letdown. But you know, that's why they play 9 innings, right? You're fucking never out of it in baseball. I mean, that's why I love the, honestly, that's why I do love that sport. I don't watch it during the regular season. I love tuning in the postseason because really you're never, ever, ever out of it. So this is just snippets. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a good one for us to look at in terms of where is it? Ooh, Nassau coming out with some stuff here, eh?
Yeah, they taking a whack at it again. I'm worried for them. What are they offering? What? Oh, Star Trek, really? Really? Okay.
Now, okay, so I'm going to come back to something that Ashtray said earlier, which is he's like, G.I. Joe will die with its current fan base. It's interesting to me that Star Trek is actually finding new life with Below Deck, the cartoon.
It's just all
Um, it's what?
it's awesome. That below
Right.
decks
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah. It's no, it's great. And that they even went as far as having like a live action version of those characters crossover with the current Enterprise, right? Whichever that new show is.
Stranger World. Yep.
Stranger Worlds. Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Um, so it's yeah, so it's interesting to me that they keep coming back to these characters, which I think today, if you're trying to get new kids collecting, first of all, they're like, who's Kirk? Who are these people? Like, who's like, this is Spock's dad. Like, who the fuck remembers that guy? I don't even know who this woman is. And then, God, is what's her name? Anyway, just a poor selection of characters. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I mean, they look good, but who's buying this?
Star Trek fans, that's gonna be it. Now this is it's just to
She looks great.
yeah. That is oh yeah, to Paul. Oh, not with
Yeah,
the horse.
with
Motherfuck
the
with the
horse.
horse. Ah
What the
shit.
fuck? Oh, it's retired Kirk.
Yeah, no, in generations when he died, man.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. This was a great. This is Kim Cattrall, isn't it?
Yep.
From Sex and
Yep.
the City. Nice.
Yep.
Now, if she had acted like that in Star Trek, it might have been a different show.
Ah.
He's like, oh, I spent the night banging everybody. Oh, okay. The
No,
Forge.
it looks like they're making the wave based off the
Uh, Well, it says animated series. Oh no, I see. Yeah, they're mixing and matching with
yeah,
generations.
yeah. This is
Yes, yes,
the
yes.
those figures here we're looking at now. That's from the Generations movie.
Undiscovered Country
Yep, in
here,
Undiscovered Country and Enterprise.
Enterprise, and
Should
then the
have
original series,
right. And I think I
right?
saw what's her name from Voyager in there. Yeah,
Deep Space
yeah.
Nine. Yeah,
You're getting a little bit
Generations.
from everywhere on
Yeah,
this one.
Voyager. Okay, so at least they mixed and matched, but again, not sure that anybody's rushing out to buy that. Now, here's one that really pisses me off.
Yeah.
This Hot Toys. They have done, like, honestly, they've done this guy over and over and over again. And they just keep changing one little detail and repackaging it as a new Anakin figure. Now he's Mustafar. And it's like, guys, enough already. Like, especially for the guy who bought the one before. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like enough. Like, yeah, like you've seen this. Like this has been done over and over again.
Right.
Um, I have them on my back wall for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And that's like 2 generations ago. And from the Hot Toys.
So
It's the
you know
same
what?
figure.
Let me ask you this. Since you brought this up a little bit, let me ask because we in the action figure world are always used to seeing a little bit of reuse. Now,
Hmm.
as far as statues go, do you see reuse in statues at all?
No,
Okay.
no, and really not a whole lot with Hot Toys either, which I think is why people are really, really angry with this one because it's like just really clearly a reuse. And they did that with Mall as well. Um, and so it's when you see Hot Toys start doing it at that price point they're charging, you're like, guys, what the hell are you doing here? You don't expect to see it at this price point. Quite disappointing, to be honest with you. So
Ah,
it's been a lot of consternation about this
so I
version,
would pay
right?
attention to this, y'all out there in the world. That
Yeah,
this is one of the few instances where there's a it's one of these things having some reuse going on.
yeah. So
That
it's
that might be side. That be not, and it might drop. It you know what? In the end, which I doubt, because they'll be like, no, we got a name, we got to have a certain price. But if you're gonna reuse on those things, then you definitely gonna start coming down on price. You got to.
yeah. You can't. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because again, like if you follow any of the 1/6 guys and the guys who are really heavy into the Hot Toys, like all their videos this week, if all of them have been shitting on this figure, saying like, "What the hell? What are you doing here?" So, yeah, it is what it is. So, Galaxy, check this out. I ran into a guy out here in Kansas City. He made a custom Shadows of the Empire Luke with white vest out of Black Series Greedo and Endor Luke. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. First of all, we need a lot more Shadows of the Empire figures, and I love that Hasbro's releasing them. Um, yeah, see? And Moto Viper says it here. That's the kind of bullshit that got me into printing and painting. Crazy cost, right? So yeah, when you're, I mean, especially again at that price point, there's absolutely no, and and here's another one, right? Like, so Hot Toys doing this version, but again, we've seen this Obi-Wan. Like, I've seen this Obi-Wan. You're not giving me anything that I haven't seen before. Um, now, do they look great? Of course they look great. But, if you're somebody who bought the prior version, you're not really getting a heavy upgrade here, other than now they're trying to jump on the bandwagon of that Hasbro, um,
Black series.
yes, that everybody fuck. Like, I've already been seeing it because I want it. I've been seeing it on eBay for $600, $700. It's like, holy shit, guys. So that's what they're trying to hop on here.
Oh man. And there's
Yeah,
so many great scenes in Star Wars that they can do.
so many, right? So
And
many.
yeah.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But am I gonna buy it? No, I'm not buying another one. It doesn't make any sense. Ooh, you looked at these, eh? These are cool.
Let me
The
see,
Ben
what is
Cooper
that?
kids. The Ben Cooper
Oh
kids.
yeah, I haven't seen the turtles yet, but I actually have a Ben Cooper. One.
Look,
I have one Ben Cooper. And the
I
only
like
reason
them
why
actually. Go ahead. Sorry.
the only reason I got a Ben Cooper for that one I got is because it was a $1.50 on
Mm.
clearance. I
Hmm.
was like, I will now check this out for $1.50.
So stupid question. Can you take the mask off? Is there a kid under
Nope.
the mask? No.
Mask is stuck to that face.
Oh, okay. So it's not
There
like
ain't
there's
no
okay.
yeah. Now
Okay.
now interestingly enough, the Predator figure from Ben Cooper, it has a mask, a Predator mask that you can put over the Predator face. Now I give him credit for that one. That's pretty cool. That's the only one I've seen of its type.
That had two masks.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Predator mask was affixed to the kid's face, but the
Frank,
helmet was separate.
If you're gonna talk shit, you should come in here. Show your
Ah,
face. Show your face, you coward.
he's too busy playing with Pythona.
Yeah. I want my persona. Oh, I can't wait for him to send it. On my way home listening. Okay. All right. Well, pay attention to the road, and if you get here on time, please join us because we'd like to see Pythona in your hands. So I gave Frank my address, and he's like, "Okay, do I put Canada?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "You shouldn't have to, but you know,
Shut
you definitely
up.
probably want to mention it, actually, because you never fucking know, right?"
Right,
Okay, so
right, right.
that takes care of all that. I think we've covered all the toy news. We spent some time there. Thank you all for sticking around for the toy news portion of it. Um, so what I wanted to do quickly though is we've been looking at 1980s movies and action figures, and we've done 1981, 82, 83. Of course,
Uh-huh.
last week we looked at 84 movies and some albums. And I really want to start looking in. It's going to take I think, a couple shows. Start looking at the 1984, um, not you, Ace, the 1984 toys. And 1984 was the year that they released Transformers.
Yep.
And so this was a really, really, really big year for toys, especially for some IPs. And so, Star Wars, there wasn't a whole lot. I looked at some other lines, really not a whole bunch. But Transformers, this is where they really, really start. And so I'm curious. Let's take a look at it. Let's quickly go over some of your hits. Now you can see the screen, hopefully. I am
Yep.
not a Transformers collector. If Kaz is in the room, he will know. And Kaz and I have an inside joke, so don't roast me and don't hate me and don't send me hate mail or emails. The joke is I say all the time that people collect Transformers are weirdos, and he says
Mhm.
Star Wars collectors are weirdos. So this is what we will affectionately call the weirdo section of the show,
Yeah.
uh, where we will look at these Transformers and see what we got. So, I mean, right away, of course, Optimus Prime, right? I mean,
Right.
eh, you
There you
know,
go.
this is the Transformer to me. Um, as a kid, I remember having this toy. And I remember just looking at this. First of all, I have to preface it by saying I think G1 was terrible for functionality. They broke. They didn't really stick together, but that's my experience, and maybe I was just really hard on him as a kid. But I do love these toys, and what's cool here is, of course, he opened up, right, and he became a
Right, right.
whole mobile station. Um, Go ahead, man. What do you think?
Oh, it is. I mean, that's it. The only complaint I would have for him is that the truck, the trailer was bigger, scaled bigger than the truck. It's like they weren't at the same scale.
Hmm.
That's really the only big thing. But as far as the thing opening up, that's cool. I seen it. That's what it did. People always wondered what happened to the trailer, and that's what happened to it. It would roll off to the side and open up and be ready for them. And I think they showed that off in one of the Michael Bay movies how that thing
Hmm.
does. But
Hmm.
I mean, that's it. He's the leader of the Autobots, man. That's it.
So
I
to
mean,
me, top five,
oh
right?
yeah, easy,
Yeah,
man. I mean, he's number one on the good guy side. He's got to be up there.
they got to be up there, right? So now, as I'm scrolling through, the other one that jumped out at me right away, of course, was this only because I am a kid of the 80s,
I own
and
that shit. I
you
own.
own this, right? I own
I
this
had
too,
that.
actually.
I had this when I was a kid. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But unlike Soundwave, I don't think he had a whole lot coming out of his he didn't have things coming out of his cassette player.
He had cassettes. He
Did
did have
he? Okay.
cassettes. He didn't have like a big assortment like Soundwave had. By the end, Soundwave, that Joker had a fucking set of cassettes. I mean, legit. I mean, I remember Soundwave starting off with three. By the end of it, that Joker had like a billion. I swear.
Yes. They have this guy's 85, which is interesting because I definitely only picked 84 to look at, so that's interesting. So let's keep going here. Who else do we have in 85? So we have, ooh, yes. Now he was 85. Yeah, why you give me 85? Hold on a sec. We don't want to be so G1 84 to 86. checklist. So give me my 84. So Optimus, you know what? We'll open them via this list. So okay, this is where they started. Oh, I see. So they only had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 figures come out in wow, Optimus Prime, Pepsi Canada? What like what? So we got him as a Pepsi truck in Canada? Oh, anyway. There you go. Hound. Now Hound I remember. Because it was a
Yeah.
Jeep. What? Fumbling had a transformer? Yeah, dude. I didn't know any better as a kid, Kaz. Had I known any better, I would have definitely pulled the tantrum and screamed a little louder. No, they were cool as hell when they first came out. I just remembered being very, very frustrated with their quality. So Ironhide. Oh wow. Okay. And
That's
look, look,
how.
look what they call them in French. Rhino. So rhino in French.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you got there, but um so yeah, this was cool. So now Ironhide in the movie was quite different, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't a van. They made him a truck,
Yes,
like a big truck.
that's right. That's right. And so yeah,
But some
but
of the things they chose back in the day, just I can understand why they would change what they the vehicle they came in, because some of the vehicles they chose were just. I mean, come on, man. You really gonna have? I mean, even though they went back to it, I was like, you really gonna have a Volkswagen Bug? Be
yeah,
Bumblebee? So I
yeah.
understand why they went with what they did. But yeah, for Ironhide specifically, this doesn't match what he's all about at all. I'm like,
At
really, a
all.
little freaking ambulance looking thing?
Yeah. No, no, I agree. And I think everybody from what I see in the chat, everybody pretty much agrees that that's what now Jazz
Always looks
was
fucking tight.
right. This was cool as
that's
shit, dude.
that's it, man. He had it all. But he was one of my favorite Autobots.
Yeah, one of my favorite toys too. Now, what's look like? I mean, like, how much was he? It was 9.99. How much does he go for now? Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's look on average too. So average price on sold auctions is $280. Holy shit! Let's go back to Optimus Prime for a second. Look at that sold auctions. So $24 now sells for $1,200. That's been now Mirage, I remember very, very much so as well. Any race car. So let's see. Moto Viper has a great question, actually, and we'll pose this. So I had to choose between G.I. Joe, Star Wars, or Transformers. I went Yo Joe. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Everybody had their thing though, right? So I was a Star Wars kid. Kaz clearly lost his brains as a child and went Transformers. What were you as a child?
I started off Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
technically, I would say I started off Hot Wheels. Everybody gets kids fucking cars when they're little.
Right.
So
Okay.
technically, it was Hot Wheels. But then, but Star Wars, that would be the first thing. I had a lot of that. I mean, I had a lot.
Oh shit, he's right. Scatman Crothers played Jazz's voice and good call out, Joey. Good
Yes.
call out. Yes. Good call out. Yeah, Jazz was a great character. So let's see what he went for. So he went for 9.99 and now on average sale price sold, keep in mind, $580. That's pretty impressive actually. And then we got two well, so I imagine Pepsi Canada. Or maybe that's why that was 1,200. Let's see how much. See how much it happens
Yeah.
when you don't. Yeah, now you guys, the American version is $385 because you guys probably sent it off to China to get the parts made.
Right. Always.
Oh, I'm gonna get a hate mail for that one. But
Simply the
yeah.
best label. Simply the best label. Look at here. They make fucking everything, y'all. Y'all open your eyes. Fucking Asia got our ass by the nuts.
Oh, dude, and then some, and then some.
Shit.
Ah, that's funny. Look at Frank. He started Legos, Hot Wheels, Star Wars to start, and then Motu Joes and TFs after. Like, why would you go from the best to the rest?
Yeah.
I just don't understand that. And here we go. Casual, Hot Wheels, Star Wars, He-Man, G.I. Joe, then Transformers. Yeah, so I went the opposite. So Kaz and I have totally flipped our journeys. Whereas I started Star Wars, He-Man, Transformers, and then He-Man later on, and then came back to Star Wars. But yeah, I didn't do Joe as a kid. I remember having the whale. And I don't know why. I don't remember any of the toys they went with it, but I do remember the whale because I remember him being in my bath many, many times. So here's a good one. Prowl. I don't. So now, was he featured in the first movie as the cop
Ye-
car? Was that
Uh,
supposed to be him?
I don't think they called him Prowl. I don't think somebody got to help me with that one.
But there was in the first movie. There was a cop car that chased Sam with Wiki through the parking lot, right?
Yep.
If I don't never see Sam with Wiki ever again,
Yeah.
I will be all right.
Yeah.
And you can and while I go get a new drink, please. Thank you.
It turns out that Shia LaBeouf is not exactly a nice guy. I get it.
No, that's not why.
Yeah.
Okay.
not
All
why.
right. All right.
I've been watching calling Virgo on the Transformer movies.
Ah, okay, okay. So she's
Hey,
she's
they
I like them, but no, I'm good.
no, there's other people in it that make it funny.
Yes.
oh my God. And what's her name? Megan Fox. Yes, of course. Young Megan Fox. The cop car is Barricade. Thank you, Kaz.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes. I knew it was okay, so it wasn't him. Ratchet. Now Ratchet I remember. Um yeah, from both having the toy and then also I think the
Oh,
cartoon, right?
Ironhide's brother. That's what I
Yes.
used to cut when I see the because they did a lot. This is Ironhide, just did a different color pattern.
Right.
But they did that with Bumblebee, man. They did it with a few of them. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers ain't slick. Ain't goddamn toy, man. What the fuck? You double dipping. They used to
Nine
do it
ninety
hard back
nine
then. But that's
to
what it was,
409.
$9.99.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's crazy, right? Sideswipe. Who the hell? So a race car. Okay. That looks, you know what that reminds me of? Do you remember the race car game we played as a kid with the what was it called? And you were driving on the road and you were firing missiles at other cars.
Oh,
Oh,
Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter. Yes,
It had that cool
sir.
ass music. It had that
Oh,
cool
that
ass fucking
was
music.
yes. That was yes. Spy Hunter was such a great game for me as a kid, dude. I wasted hundreds of dollars in that machine for
Yeah.
sure. Star Wars, GI Joe, and Transformers. Even though I only ever had one TF, I still love them. That's awesome. It's cool to see where everybody kind of started and ended up, and what got them on their journey. Yeah, Spy Hunter, TK knows. That's one of the all-time. Frank, Skyfire, Jetfire is the best Transformers for me. Nobody cares because you're not here to explain yourself, so.
Hey. Come here, bro.
That's awesome. Skyfire. Okay, I can't wait to get to that. Okay, I don't. All right, so 999 to 213, pretty good. Sun Streaker.
Sunstreaker.
Hmm. Okay. Another kind of looks like the 80s was big for these kind of what do you call them? DeLorean type looking cars.
Oh, everything
Right.
was a fucking Lamborghini, man. Shit.
Right. Yes, yes,
That's what it
yes.
was. The 80s was about the Lamborghini. Not about Ferraris, not about Corvettes. It was about freaking Lambos. They needed to see them doors come up.
What did they drive in Miami Vice? Was it a Lambo?
Now I
Probably.
think they had a Ferrari.
Okay,
I
okay,
think.
okay. That was a cool car, the white car.
Yep.
Let's see. I have the Canadian alone for 1 second. He goes off the rails. I leave the That's Frank, man. That's why you got to be here, dude. Keep us in line. So 999 to average 460 now. That's pretty good, actually. I never even heard of him until now. Trail Breaker. Okay. Jeep
Finally, they're getting you somewhere where it's a little bit something different with this one.
from transforms from camper to robot and back. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I do like the color pattern if he opens up the way he did here. I don't remember seeing this guy as a kid at all, though.
No.
No. So he was 999. See, average 850 now. That's probably because of, again, the rarity. I don't remember that character at all. What do we got? Wheeljack, I remember. So yeah, of course, here we go. Race car, robot in back once again. And
Right.
Italia. I love it in Italia. An Italian race car. Oh, way. Even with the Italian colors. Yet they call him Wheeljack.
Yep.
Could have come up with something a little more Italian, I think.
Oh no,
Oh.
man. No, man. Not back then.
So that's your Transformers for 84. G.I. Joe 84. Let us see what we have here. Checklist 84. G.I. Joe. Do we? Ooh, whoa. Ooh, this is a big hitter. Wow. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. My favorite female G.I. Joe, easily.
OG Baroness right there, boy.
Easily, dude. I would buy I would definitely buy a Baroness statue easily. Yeah. You have memories of this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Sure. I remember
Yeah.
when all them things were out there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
This
I
this
think
this this little figures, these little figures here revolutionized the game at the time. This is where you went
crazy.
this is where you went from just straight up and down arms and shit and straight up and down legs to fucking being able to bend. You were able to do that shit. What? And then they had the O-ring in it where they swiveled. What? That was high tech. That was top of the line at the time. No lie.
Buddy, look at that. $2.25. $2.25. And now on average 4.85 for a vintage Baroness. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I can look up here quickly, she was the first female Cobra released as a
Yeah.
character. Yeah.
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 Well,
And
she was a
here
main player. That's really the reason why she would have got. They wouldn't have released her at first if she wasn't a main
mhm,
character. So,
mhm.
ooh, good old
Blowtorch.
blowtorch.
Yeah, man. Look good. Look good. Love the card art.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
like
got
the
it with that.
colors.
Yeah, they got it with the card art, man. That was just as important, man. If I mean, because that's what the kid was going to see.
Yep.
The kid was going to see that picture right there.
Yep. Oh, 100%. And I love how they had the snap on, like pretty much everything they did was a snap onto a hole in the back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So 225 and now average 132. He hasn't jumped too high in terms of now Duke. Wow, is this the first Duke? Wow, Duke comes out in really? Yeah, shit. So Duke comes out in 84. Get back to him here. First Sergeant. Wow. Yeah. I mean, again, banger card art, banger character. Now, and again, I'm not a Joe guy. My understanding is, and I always thought Duke was like the most important Joe, but I don't think is actually the most important Joe. I don't think he's seen as that.
Hey,
Who's
I would consider Duke. I mean, you got General Hawk. I think that's where it all ends at. But Duke was like right there for the majority of it. For pretty much he ran the show.
okay?
I mean, seriously, he was calling the shots the majority of the time.
Okay.
Um, so I would consider him there the leader, man. I mean, but you did have General Hawk. That would be the only person above him, I think.
Who was the star? Who did Don Johnson voice in the Cobra Law movie? Falcon.
Oh,
What was it? What was his
that
name?
one I ain't sure about.
Okay, okay. So we'll get to that. Please,
But
Cass,
you
let us
might be
know.
right. You might be right. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah. I think that guy became blanking out right now. Frank or Kaz, let me know. Don Johnson, Cobra Law movie. That the character he played, I think, was okay. So Duke, Firefly. Yeah, dude. It's a
Yeah,
cool
he always
figure.
looked bad. The ones that had masks like that, man, they always look badass to me. The ones that had the masks.
Duke was the Joe captain. See, here we are. Okay. Duke was the Joe captain. Fuck General Hawk, that pencil pusher. I need to
Yeah,
drop off, stopping for dinner. Catch you later tomorrow. Oh, on that
yeah.
note, okay. Frank.
Frank did a drive-by.
Falcon. There we go. Thank you. Falcon.
Hey.
Right. So I think that's. But I mean, look at the price point on Firefly from 225 to 998. Holy
He's
shit.
sought after.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's
Mutt.
hey.
Oh, did it come with a dog? Oh yeah, is that a dog? A small dog in there? It is.
Yeah, man. He
Yeah.
gets a dog, itty bitty dog.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that Carter, dude. That dog looks demonic.
Right.
The red eyes and everything. I do love, listen, I will give G.I. Joe one thing. They by far had the best character names of any toy line.
They were very inventive.
Right? Right? Mutt. I love this. 225 to 664 on average auction. That's pretty. No, they were good. I give it that. They were really good with the names like Rakondo. Right?
Right.
Like this is
Right.
great, dude.
Yeah.
Is he Spanish? Is this
No, I
TK?
think he's Ricondo. He's like I don't know if he's Australian or British. I'm not sure. One of the
Okay.
two.
Okay. He definitely does
He
not
has an
look like that to
accent. I
me.
remember in the cartoon he has an accent.
Okay.
Big
So
time.
225 to 330. So he's not very now Ripcord, of course. Yeah, hello. Yeah. It's a no-brainer. Love that. Absolutely love that. Halo Jumper,
Yep.
225 to 344. So not very sought after. Roadblock. This is an iconic Joe.
Yep.
Now, is the new Roadblock the guy that's got all those crazy, the one holding the big stack of missiles?
No, that's heavy duty.
That's heavy duty. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Have they done a classified Roadblock? I'm sure they have.
Oh yeah. They've
Yeah.
done him a few times. He's always got the big gun like that though. He's
Okay.
always got a gun like that. A big gun, a big ass fucking gun. Just one big old gun.
Heavy machine gunner. I love it.
Yep.
Codename Roadblock. So
And
225.
in the cartoon, he would rhyme. He would rhyme.
No. Is that
Yep.
right?
When
Oh
he talked, he
no.
rhymed. When
Oh
he talked,
no.
he rhymed. Yes, he did.
Was it cringy though?
It was. If you watch it now, yes, it's terrible. It's
Uh,
awful. It was
oh,
okay back then when you were a kid. It was like, what's he gonna
right.
say? You
Right.
didn't care. But man, now it's awful. I'm like, oh my god,
Oh.
I can't believe that was funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny how age will change your view of those things.
Boy,
So
he
here
comes
we've
all
got,
type of stuff. Look at all the accessories
yeah, this
coming
is
with a
cool
with a
actually.
with a $3 action figure.
Now, what's
Back
interesting is, hold on a sec. So real, okay, so he does have, okay, so it is scrap iron. Yeah. Yeah, that is cool actually. I gotta admit that's cool. So and look at the price reflects his auction price, 225 to 875 on average auction now. That's pretty now this is a cool character. And why this is a cool character and why I remember him very much so is he has a different name in Canada.
really?
Yes. He's a different character in Canada because we have different indigenous people here. So, yes, I believe, is this the only indigenous character? I think it is, right?
Ooh, hang
See, I don't
on.
know, sorry, because I'm not a big, but there is an indigenous character that is different in Canada than he is in the US. Has a different name, but same character.
It's probably this one.
Yeah, I would think it would be this one too. This is a fucking cool ass character, though.
Cause Spirit, he to me he was the coolest, the cool Joe.
Yes.
He was the cool Joe, man. You go talk to Spirit, man. You get right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So I'll look that up in a second because I think we only have one more to look at here from the Joes. But yeah, I will look that up and find out. So he
I
goes.
would I would be a bet man. That would be the one that had the problem. I would believe that.
And then the last one to come out in '84. What a freaking banger! Wow.
Storm Shadow, man.
Yeah, no, I agree, brother. I totally agree, Moto. Yeah,
Can't
they
go
changed
wrong
the
with the
name of the
ninja.
card.
You can't go
No,
wrong
you
with the
can't
ninja.
go. Yeah. And if there's one
Nah.
thing that Joe's kind of went overboard on, it's the ninjas, right?
Nah, man, they were striking when the iron was hot, man. If you recall back in the 80s, they did a lot of ninja movies. They did a lot of ninja movies, man, and they Joes were cashing in on that shit big time.
So is that right? Okay.
Yeah, American Ninja, what? One, two, three, four. Good lord. One of them damn
Hmm.
Chuck Norris movies had
So let me
ninjas in
look at
it. I can't remember how many ninja movies I saw when I was a kid. There was tons of them.
he was called, I'm looking up now.
Hmm.
In
They were horrible.
Canada, in Canada, he was called Shaman.
Ah, ah,
In Canada, they called them
what?
Black. Yeah, Shaman. Shaman. Yeah, Black Shaman. Oh, no, sorry, Back
What?
Shaman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally weird, right? Like, yeah, he had totally different name here.
Why?
I
Why?
don't
Why?
know, but I know I was listening. There's a podcast I listened to out of, and I'm going to plug these guys because they're actually pretty cool, and they've been around for almost 10 years now. There's a Toy Power podcast out of Australia that I listened to, and I wish Tristan was here. You're probably familiar with these guys. And they were interviewing like one of the Canadian collectors here, so like one of the biggest GI Joe collectors in the world, and he was talking about how GI Joe would do that geographically in different areas. They would name them different things that meant more to those people. So it was really interesting, and I just remember that because I remember Spirit the Shaman, and I remember thinking like, what's the diff? Like it just was such a weird
Right.
decision. Yeah, yeah. And then also on the, and as I told you, because we're not in Canada, we're not necessarily a big military nation. So they would also like change some of the cards to read differently in terms of like the person's, functions or skills. Anyways, it's
Oh
very
wow.
interesting. Yeah, yeah, very interesting. But him more than anything, I remembered because from anyway, it was just stuck with me for some reason when I heard that episode. But look at this now, 225 to almost $2,000.
I believe that.
That's crazy, dude. I mean, that's
I
how
believe that.
big Storm Shadow was.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so that wraps up 1984 for that first. And let's see what we're gonna look at next week as we come back to 1984. Did we have Motu in 84? I think we
Ooh.
did. Well, I think we had some biggers. Oh yeah. So wait, Double Trouble, Glimmer, Cow. Okay, Shira came around. Okay, so Claw. Okay, okay. So there's some big ones there.
Yes.
Uh Turtles. No, we don't get to them till 88, thank God. And then
Yeah.
DC. Then DC. Oh, so look, the Superpowers collection started in 84. Ooh, that's gonna be your jam, brother.
Man, that
Yeah.
cartoon was so terrible, man. Oh,
Mm.
We don't, yeah, it was terrible, actually. You're right, dude. It was
that
so
one was
bad.
terrible. You know, I,
It
I
was
I
so
I
bad.
understand animation being shitty. I understand animation being shitty. Don't get me wrong,
Of
but
course.
please write. Please know what the hell you writing, man. Come on, man. Ah, it took till Bruce Tim to get serious.
Yeah, it's true, dude. It's true. You're absolutely right. You're
To
absolutely
get
right.
serious about animation, Bruce Tim had to come in and say, "Let me show y'all something. Let me show you how we can do serious cartoons." Oh man.
Now, now, Kaz, if you're still in the stream, I think you're going at 10 o'clock tonight, so we certainly don't want to run over and step on your toes. Is it 10 o'clock tonight for Kaz?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yep.
Saturday sometimes he goes at like 10:30. And I think sometimes
Yep.
Friday, right? I guess it depends what time him and Bruce decide to roll out of bed.
Right.
Um, so hey.
Oh man.
Mhm.
But good stuff, man. I think that was good. We looked at some really good figures. So we had some really interesting conversation. We had some great interaction with some of the people in the chat, which was awesome. And then next week, I think we're gonna get so next week being so as you know, I will be in the West Coast traveling on the 31st, the Friday of the
Oh.
31st. However, so I'm thinking maybe next week, and we'll let our producer decide, Lady
Oh.
Virgo.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we can do a Halloween-ish episode and look at maybe talk about our scary movies and our favorite scary figures and right all-time kind of scary characters and do something like that because I'm sure the list is long for all of us. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's good
Hey,
stuff. That's good stuff.
you know what? I'll give you a tidbit right now because I actually thought of this today because not too long ago when the baseball game went to commercial, we would flip.
Right.
We would
Stand
flip.
up, get down.
And what I had flipped to was freaking Freddy versus Jason.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Now, that is it. To be honest with you, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie for that genre.
Mhm.
For that genre. There was some thought put into that a little bit. But anyways, what had became and dawned on me
Get down.
very quickly was, wow, we hold Freddy Krueger, man. It's like a pop culture like icon, right? But this that motherfucker killed kids, like little kids and shit. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, I don't think Freddy should be that cool. For some reason, I don't think Freddy should be that cool.
Well, it got to the point where I'm not gonna lie, it got to the point that I remember clearly by about Friday the 13th part 6, like people were cheering for the kills.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because the kills kept getting like just dumber and like especially that one, like was it Freddy takes on Manhattan where he punches the guy's head off?
Oh, that was
He-
hilarious. You kidding me?
right. People are just like, yeah, Freddy. Like so the bad guys kind of became the guys you were cheering for because
Well, see
just started
now,
getting so ridiculous.
see that still there's a difference there because it was Jason. He was a special needs child that died in a tragic accident.
Special needs child. Okay.
I don't know what
I
else
did
to
not
call
get
him.
that from the movies, but okay.
You did, man. The first one, really?
No, no, no. I get that he was deformed, but I don't think there was any indication that he was in any way developmentally challenged.
Well, I should
Was
think
there?
so. He
Maybe there
came back from the
was.
dead and started killing people. There was definitely something wrong with him.
Yes, I
Seriously.
agree. No, no, I agree. I agree with that. Yes, yes. There was definitely a screw loose. Yes. I just didn't
But
know it
what
was
I'm
like
saying, what I'm trying to get at is, the circumstances of his thing was different. He was being picked on for being deformed and like that. So I always thought as Jason as being like the biggest
oh.
anti-bully.
My ghoulie pants. I showed my.
Moto, I will leave that in the speech. I don't know that I could put that on the screen. I don't know that I can highlight that comment, but that's an 80s. That's absolutely quintessential 80s right there, right?
Yeah,
Like hard R's were definitely part of the 80s. Hard R's. You say that around my godchildren these days, they're like, you can't say that. And I'm like, well, okay. If you were born in my generation, you probably are gonna say that and not mean it in the way that you think it mean it. But anyways, that's great.
right,
That's great.
right.
But yeah, 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 no, I get what you're saying. Okay, I
And then
get what you're saying.
then the
Okay.
same thing with like Michael Myers, man, being a kid and killing his sister for whatever reason. But Freddie was straight up, hey, he killed kids and then he lived in your nightmares.
Well, and okay, so my
Love
problem with the Freddy remake
you,
is that
Fred.
they made him a pedo
Yeah,
in the remake. And I always thought that that was a cop out, and I didn't like that they did that because to me that I always like the fact that you didn't really know what he had done in the original movie. You knew it was something bad, but it could have been anything. And then at the end of the day, he was just pure evil. Yeah,
right,
making him, yeah, in the remake, kind of going through that whole backstory. I was like, guys, sometimes it's you don't like. I like the mystery of not fucking knowing what makes this guy tick. That's what's scary about it. You have no idea,
right.
right?
Well,
That's
I
what makes the
mean,
Joker so good.
to be honest, well, making him a pedophile, that just made it even more evil.
Of
I mean,
course,
that's
no, of
like
course.
to be honest with you, that's probably the ultimate evil that we have on this planet. I mean, I know there's a lot of evil shit that goes on, but that specific subject there, I think, is like up there as being number one ultimate evil.
No,
Like,
no. Oh,
yeah,
beyond, right? No, no, no. Like
yeah.
immediate
So
death. You should be stoned to death or
having
cut.
them go
Like,
that route is fine. It's just
mm,
I'm like not that.
no, but
Now
it made all the
I
original
can't root
movies
for you now, man, because
correct. It made all the original movies weird, where they were clearly trying to get you to like he was so funny and like there was jokes. There was they
oh,
made
that
him
dude Robert England made it his own.
right. That's
That
what I
shit,
mean. so in the remake, once you go there, you can't go back and
What
look at
y'all
him and go
doing?
say, I'm laughing with Freddy now. You're like, nah, I can fucking laugh with Freddy. Like he's fucking right. Like it's
Right. You done killed him now.
yeah, you done killed them, right? Like now you're done making it's like you can never say, oh, Freddy Krueger is one of the greatest of all time. You're like, really? Like in what way, dude? You know what I mean? Like
Right. Right.
that remake
Oh,
just totally
I will throw this out there. Leatherface. I think Leatherface definitely had special needs. Leatherface definitely had special needs.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this is good. Next week we're gonna go places that, oh my God, this is gonna be unhinged. We're gonna be like, no, special needs, non-special needs, definitely hard R, soft R, possibly both. Um,
I mean, they made
Leatherface is
chili. They
a
made
game.
chili in the second movie, man. They were making chili.
They made chili in South Park.
Cartman did make chili. That was a sick
Oh,
episode.
by the way, and I know
Cinnamon.
you guys are um, big fans of South Park. I heard that last week's episode was fucking unhinged,
Six
and
seven.
something about asses pregnancies and how big or how small you are in order to impregnate
Oh my god, man! Let me
Satan.
tell
And
you
oh
something.
my
Man. I
God,
saw. I saw.
what
I
the
will say
fuck,
this
dude?
correctly so nobody can get mad. I saw Saddam Hussein's possession of Donald Trump,
Ugh.
where he showed me his Franks and beans and his starfish. I saw Donald Trump's starfish on South Park.
Oh my God, right. This is what I heard. Yeah, this is what I heard.
So fucking hilarious.
Like
And they're
Jesus,
doing
dude.
this whole little 6-7 thing, which is something the kids do, whatever the fuck that is. But and Cartman, and then it went Exorcist. Yeah, it actually was an Exorcist episode. It got hilarious, man. I was like, oh my god, they're going fucking Exorcist.
This
But
is so yeah.
it if they really wanted to make me happy, they could have did the scene with the cross.
Oh, nice. The power
The
of Christ
scene.
compels you.
No,
Nice.
no, no, no. That not that scene. Not that scene. I'm talking about where she grabs the cross and she, I guess, supposedly she's shoving it up her snatch,
Yes,
you
yes, yes,
know,
yes. Of course. Yeah,
and
yeah.
saying some very perverted things. Now, if they would have did that, I would have been like, oh, y'all motherfuckers.
I'm surprised they didn't go there. I'm surprised they
I would
didn't
have
go there, to be
loud.
honest with you.
I would have been like, oh my god, that's like, I was like, that is my. I'm like, baby, that scene will not be in this on this TV set. Trust me, they don't
There's,
show that part
but dude,
ever.
there's nothing they won't do at South Park. It's crazy. It's fucking
Oh my
nuts.
god!
It's
And
nuts.
then they're gonna make
So
us wait. They're gonna make us wait, y'all, for them again
that's
till like
right.
the 26th or some shit like that.
So now we'll wrap it up. 1 minute left.
Oh yeah.
Graybeard, let the people know what's coming up for Rough Shot Stocks and Lady Virgo.
Unpredictability at the moment.
Yeah. Probably Sunday. Sunday you're gonna see us.
Because unpredictability, because we don't know what Raw's gonna come in there and have.
I don't
Yes.
know. Lord Jesus, man, help! Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me, because that place is amazing, man. It's like a little freaking. There's a little bit of everything for some. I mean, there's stuff there that I don't care about, but other people love, man. And then it's like it's at least half off. Come on, y'all. Come on, it's half off.
Yeah.
Plastic crack is half off.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Pray
Oh
for your wallet. Pray for your wallet.
oh man. Oh
So
man.
that's Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That is
Check
correct.
out The Hunt. Always a great show. Can't wait to see that. Enjoy Georgia tomorrow. Go Dogs, go.
Ooh, who did we play?
Oh, Miss, I think
I think we're
Ole
playing Ole
Miss.
Miss.
we have to.
Okay, so it's a rivalry though, so it's gonna be tough
No, that's a
nonetheless.
have to win. We gotta. That's
Yeah, gotta win that.
Ole Miss is in the SEC, so anytime we play another team from our conference, we gotta win. It's a guarantee.
Yeah, Derek got it. Ross has been popping. So yeah,
They
so my
ridiculous.
my mate is in Michigan to go see the game tomorrow. He's there. I almost joined him, but I couldn't swing it this time. So, but I love going to the big house when I can. So, to you, buddy, I hope you're enjoying the game tomorrow, you lucky dog. And yeah, you know what? Can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. Can't wait to do this next week. We'll wait to hear from our producer on topics and everything. And for everybody who joined us tonight, once again, thank you all. Go on to Casual Toy Collector with a K. Check him and Bruce out. Ace on the earlier show. If you haven't caught it on replay. It was hilarious. It was great. And other than that, thank you so much to Roughshod and Lady V Graybeard for always hanging out. Really appreciate you guys so much. And Frank, cannot wait that you're back on the show.
You see me scissoring. Who did
Nah,
that?
I did.
Oh.
What just happened?
There,
Bonsoir,
there.
mes amis.
All right, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.
Take care.